Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces July 19, 2022. There may be some friction today due to heightened sensitivity or touchiness. Defensiveness and resistance are possible with Venus and Pluto connecting in an awkward aspect, but it's a temporary condition, and, ideally, it redirects you in helpful ways. If others are pushing your buttons, try to keep a cool head. It makes sense to acknowledge insecurities or fears that emerge now. You see the flaws more than usual, which helps you know what needs fixing before moving forward. Fortunately, insight into health or work is on the horizon, and it might arise from a bit of discontent today. Shake off the strange cosmic vibes from yesterday. Good news lies ahead. Mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger planet of the mind and communication, is going to cozy up with the mighty Sun today and tomorrow. This ensures that you'll have clear communication with everyone at this time, and could even have a profound heart-to-heart with your one and only. In fact, discussing your work-life balance with your partner and how you can make more time for romance and fun may be an excellent use of this energy. Remember, pleasure isn't reward. It should always be present in our lives. Do you like who you are as a professional? With the moon shining in your sign, you might feel more introspective than usual. You cannot ignore or deny how you appear like a professional when the moon conjunct Saturn retrograde in your sign. Although this might be slightly strenuous, it can be incredibly helpful as you can use the retrograding taskmaster to restructure your professional identity. You can clean up your professional persona during this conjunction by revamping your wardrobe, redoing your online portfolio, updating your LinkedIn, and applying any feedback. As a native of your sign, you've got millions of ideas at the moment, and no one is more optimistic than you. But here is a day that reminds you that there are still some concrete issues to clear up. Why not take another look at your professional efficiency? Are you sufficiently equipped? Are communication channels open and well-traveled? Is there anything else that you could delegate? Today is an ideal day to make changes that will enhance future productivity and profits. Never forget that other people cannot read your mind. If you don't feel well and are a bit annoyed with yourself, don't take it out on your loved ones. Take time to talk to them and listen to the advice of family and friends. After an amazing series of dates, you are going to start thinking about you-know-who in a serious way. Who knows? Maybe this is the one after all. Or maybe it's just for fun. Don't overthink it. If you're overly confident, with complete belief in your capabilities concerning most aspects of your life, such an inflated opinion of yourself combined with a rather superior attitude does not go down very well with anyone you meet and is off-putting. Naturalness and openness are far better approaches to embrace. You are often preoccupied by other people's lives, and your devotion to others will no doubt be appreciated today. For example, in the family circle, you are likely to be asked to bandage and heal everyone's little wounds, be they physical or psychological. But don't neglect your own energy needs today. As you are no doubt aware, the future is approaching quickly and you will need all the strength you can muster. Spending time with loved ones, if possible, might feel more important than working on this day. You are likely known for your energetic approach to working. However, putting off your family and friends can bring serious consequences and regret. Chances are you do this without thinking. You're simply doing what comes naturally, which is working hard and long. But it's up to you to make sure you work just as much on the maintenance of your relationships. Take the time today. Our eyes in the sky. In the afternoon, Sun-Mercury conjunction in the watery sanctuary of Cancer increases your social interaction and makes you the perfect entertainer, especially at home. You love to show off your house and the things you've done to make it comfortable and inviting for your guests. This is a perfect time to host an intimate dinner party. When you and your close friends get together during this chatty aspect, it's the perfect environment to spill the tea. Luckily, things should cool off before the day comes to a close, but you might still need an outlet to relieve all the stress from the day. Working with a creative hobby is the perfect way for you to unwind, so be sure to set aside some time for a little art therapy before bed. It is also possible that this signature will manifest in the form of an auspicious attitude adjustment. We understand how our emotions can be harnessed to work for us, giving us more bandwidth to deal with the unexpected. In this way, we consciously approach new experiences, rather than reacting improperly to unconscious triggers. In the morning, Mercury forms a trine to Neptune in Pisces, stimulating the imagination. Mercury in Cancer brings out our sentimental side in communication and correspondence. We are prone to romanticizing the past, and what we desire now is to translate nostalgia through a creative or spiritual outlet. This is an ideal influence for artists who wish to convert intangible emotions onto an artistic or theatrical canvas. We can also find ourselves reaching out to friends who we haven't spoken to in years to reminisce over shared memories. This is a poor time for dealing with cold, hard facts. We look at the present through a lens of the past, so go easy on yourself if this turns out not to be the best day for remembering errands or memorizing information. Before noon, the Aquarius moon conjoins Saturn, placing us in a solitary mood. We are still under the influence of the Mercury-Neptune trine, absorbed in our own memories. If we are not currently surrounded by people who can corroborate our past recollections, it may be more natural to spend this time alone. The truth is that few people, if any, will know about past events with the same perspective or a shared frame of reference. This can leave us feeling a bit lonely and hungry for connection, yet equally unenthusiastic about building bridges. The important thing now is not to sit and sulk. Use this transit to do something novel and constructive with your potent emotions. Following this connection, the moon syncs up with Mars, also in Leo, providing stamina and passion. We feel brave and eager to conquer our goals. However, the risk here is that we end up trying to conquer others instead through showy displays of bravado that can be more off-putting than inspiring. Mid-afternoon, the moon sextiles Venus in Gemini, engendering gratitude. Words of affirmation and quality time are our love languages. We spread joy around by making others feel heard, checking in to ensure we are understanding them correctly. While the sextile is an auspicious aspect, we might miss its best effects if we aren't paying attention. This is a great time to connect with friends, taking in entertainment like a concert, party, or art exhibit. It can also improve intimate relationships. A new romance that begins now would be lighthearted and fun. The desire to write down your thoughts on a subject you've been either thinking about or possibly even researching could come upon you today, even if you don't try to do any more with it than post it on an internet newsgroup. If you've been thinking about trying your hand at a magazine article on this or any subject, this is the time to get started. Your mind is sharp and your self-expression free-flowing.